Welcome, dear learners. Welcome to the lecture series on investment management. Dear learners, in the last session, we have discussed problems on multiple growth rate model, where we have seen questions comprising of two growth rates. Now, today, this lecture is an extension to the multiple growth rate model. In today's session, we will be seeing or solving three growth rates, a question with three growth rates. In the last session, we have seen a question where we solved a question where the question comprised of where the dividends were growing at two stages, that is G1 and G2. We were having two growth rates. But here, in today's session, we will solve a question which comprises of three growth rates, when the dividends record three growths. So we will be seeing how to solve this question. So let us quickly read the question so that you will understand the ingredients what is given in the question. So Vardhaman Limited Company earnings and dividends have been growing at a rate of 18%. See, you can see he has given that the dividends are growing at 18%. So this is one growth rate. This growth rate is expected for 4 years. So that is considered. This is the first growth rate and it is expected for 4 years. So G1 will be, so the first growth rate is termed as G1 and it is 18% for 4 years. The second growth rate, after that the growth rate will fall to 12% for the next 4 years. So the second growth rate is 12% for the 4 years. So the first growth rate is 18% for 4 years. The second growth rate is 12% for 4 years. Then thereafter growth rate is expected to be 6% forever. See, the third growth rate, it is 6% forever. Then if the last paid dividend is rupees 2, that is D0 is 2, then KE is 15%, find the value of the share. So everything looks similar to the last session's problem, but only here the difference is we have three growth rates, G1, G2 and G3, whereas in the last session we have solved a problem where we have only two growth rates. Now let us see how to solve this three growth rate model problem. So the procedure and everything, computation part is similar to the two growth rate model where we have seen in the last session two growth rate model. So it is similar to that question, but a small change in the calculation of dividend stream, that is step number 1. Now if you see in the step number 1, the calculation of dividend stream, as you know, so here we need to calculate the dividend stream for two growth rates, that is for G1 and G2. See, G1's period is 4 years and G2's period is 4 years. So we have totally, if we combine 8 years, but the growth rates are different. For the first 4 years, the dividends grow at 18%, and for the second 4 years, dividends grow at 12%. So in the same way I have computed. So the first 4 years, the dividends are growing at 18%, 18%, 18%, 18%. Now, the second 4 years, see, the second 4 years, the dividends are growing at 12%, 12%, 12%, 12%. This is what is the difference. So we need to split. See, because dividends are growing at because there are the dividends, the growth rate in dividends is in 3 stages. So the step number 1 only differs. In the step number 1, you need to split into two growth rates. The first two growth rates are assumed to be the supernormal growth rate. So you need to find out the dividend stream for the first two growth rates in the first step by clearly using the growth rates, different growth rates. Now, once you are done with the dividend stream, you need to, as you know, the step number 2 is calculation of PV of dividend stream. So combinedly I have 8 years now. I have 8 years dividend stream what I have found in the first step. Now by looking at A3 table at 15%, I took the table values. See, A3 table 15. So see, I will show you. So see, A3 table 15%. See, for 8 years I am choosing this. So these are my table values. So the same thing I have recorded here. So after which I have found this PV of dividend stream. This is A, this is B, this is C is equals to A into B. So then I have made a total of it. So there ends the second step. Now let us move to the third step. Now what is the third step? Third step is calculation of value of equity share at the end of 8th year. Now at the end of 8th year, so the first 4 years the dividends were growing at 18%, the second 4 years the dividends were growing at 12%. Now from the 8th year onwards the dividends will grow at 6%. So we need to find the value of equity share at the end of 8th year. So we use a formula. So where this is the formula, P8 is equals to D8 into 1 plus G by KE minus G. So we have D8, dividend at the 8th year is 6 rupees into 1 plus G. Now see, be careful. Here I am using the third G3. So after 8th year the dividends will grow at the third growth rate. So that is 6%. So be careful, you need to use the third growth rate from the third step. So I have found this value of the equity share at the end of 8th year. Now step number 4 is calculation of PV of P8, that means present value of P8. So it's very simple. So P8, whatever the value, 70.06, 70.6 into PVIF table. So by looking at A3 table, 15% 8th year, you need to get the table value, that is 0. So PVIF 15% 8th year value is 0.327. If I multiply, I will get the present value of P8. Now, so that is all about fourth step. So the next is you have the fifth step. See, in the fifth step you will calculate the value of equity, where you will be adding the fourth step out, the second step output and the fourth step output. You will add the two PVs, that is PV of dividend stream and the present value of P8. If you add up, the resultant is your value of equity share. Dear learners, as I said, it is very similar to the two growth rate model which we have solved in the last session. As I said, in the last session we took up a problem where we found two growth rates. It is similar to that problem, but we have three growth rates here. Only step number 1 is different to the problem which we have solved in the last session. So this is what is all about today's session, the three growth rate model. So in an exam you may get these kind of surprise question also. So be careful and be practicing such type of questions. So that's all for today. We'll come up with the next session soon. Till then, good day, goodbye.